Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another reading. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Pisces, then this reading is divinely for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping on by. It's a pleasure to be shuffling for the Pisces sign, and let's get into your reading. So I do have my tarot, and I have also my flower oracle right here, and I do have my love oracle right here. So we're going to be working with love and just an energy check-in, okay? Keep in mind that this is an energy reading. Not everything that I say is going to resonate with each and every one of you, because we're reading for a big group of mermaids. We're reading for a big group of Pisces, right? So grab what is speaking to you, because not every message may be for you. But I really hope that something in this reading serves you and helps you for your highest good. And let's get into your reading, yeah? We have the Justice card reverse. Okay. We have the Sun reverse for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. We have the Emperor. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Pisces is in a space of creating a law and order in their life right now. Pisces is changing. Pisces probably started a new business or is working on a new venture. Pisces is changing for the better. Pisces is growing up. Not that you guys weren't mature already, but there's something about your soul elevating to a certain space that it wasn't in before. And it has a lot to do with the experiences that you had over the past year. I was going to say 6 months, but I felt a correction. And I'm hearing it's been over a year, and it's been a long time coming. So let's talk about your reading so far. We have the Justice card reverse. We also have the Sun reverse, and then the Emperor. There's like 6 major arcana cards here. So there's a lot of changes that's coming in for Pisces. Interesting. A lot of revelations. And when we talk about the Justice card reverse, this is speaking of things of the past. This can talk about false accusations. This can also talk about dishonesty. And then we have the Sun. So for a lot of Piscean people, I would not be shocked if a friendship or a relationship or a connection came to an end this year, or came to an end over the past 3 years. And something about that relationship and the trials and tribulations that you've gone through in that relationship, it's showing up all of a sudden in the month of November, because we're in Scorpio season, and Scorpio wants you to kind of dig deep so you can kind of release this and let this go and let this pain transform you into who you need to become. Now, for some, that could be good, and then for some, that can be for the worse. It really just depends on the depth of, Piscean energy, because we know Pisces energy can represent, trigger warning, mental institutions, where because Piscean energy can really go so deep, sometimes at a negative aspect, Piscean people can kind of deal with addiction. They can deal with illusions. They can deal with psychic attacks because they're that intuitive. At its negative aspect, at its darkest aspect, it can be very, very deep. And a good example of someone with heavy Piscean energy that took a dark turn is Kurt Cobain. I believe he was a Pisces. He had like a stellium in Pisces. So you guys are naturally very deep. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston were both Pisces moon or Pisces rising people. So again, escapism can kind of be a thing. And I feel that escapism can show up in many forms. It doesn't have to be in something that you ingest. It can be something that you're doing to avoid what it is that is happening that is causing you some immense form of pain. Something that you're kind of trying to push in the back burner because you don't want conflict, or you just want to be understanding of that person. And what I'm hearing intuitively is, just because you have the gift to understand someone's emotions and why they do what it is that they do towards you or to other people, that shouldn't mean that you should continue to allow this to happen to you because you're so understanding of why it is that they're doing it. I need you guys to sit with that message, because yes, show empathy and understanding, but this doesn't mean that you have to accept nor tolerate this because it's hurting you in the process. So we're talking about past energy though. This is not your energy right now, but I would not be shocked if you're in this space of reflecting. And I really feel like these things are coming up because we're heading into the holidays. We're being reminded of what it is that we have and what it is that we don't have. There's a vibe here of, well, we used to spend Thanksgiving together. We used to spend Christmas together. We were together, and this is our first time not spending time with each other. Pisces is kind of dealing with this loss right now, whether it be because someone has crossed over or because something just did not work out. And now when everyone is being called or forced to come together, a lot of Pisceans are being reminded of, well, this is what it is that I lost. Whether it be mistakes that were made on your part or their part, I'm not sure. I don't know everybody's story. These things are showing up for a reason, Pisces. And what I am encouraging you to do is, with the Sun card showing up reversed, that could kind of show up as a negative thing because the Sun is the most beautiful card in the original tarot. So that showing up reversed can be the opposite of a beautiful, happy ending. But I'm not seeing it that way. I'm actually seeing this as, let the sun set on this. The sun has rise for you to see everything for what it is. So now let it set. Let it set. Let it go, because a new day will come out. The sun will come out again and everything will shine bright, and then things will be anew. Okay. So there's just something going on with thinking of the past and reflecting on some form of a loss. But again, you can be empathetic to whatever that this is, but understand and recognize that you still didn't deserve what happened, or it didn't have to go this far, or whatever that's coming through. So just acknowledge that, say, okay, make peace with it, and move forward. Is really all you can do. Remember, you guys are the mermaid, you guys are the fish. If you stop swimming, well, if a fish stops swimming, they're done, right? So you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Just like the Janae Aiko song, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep flowing. You got to keep going, because that in itself is your healing process. And if that means that it takes you out of your norm, if that means that you're being called to move, if that means that you're being called to create a new life elsewhere, that is a part of your healing journey. Because again, maybe sitting in this energy and sitting in the what didn't work out and being reminded of that is not really allowing you to move forward, because maybe you're feeling bad about it. Maybe you're blaming yourself. Maybe you feel like you could have done something differently. Maybe you feel like you want to text that person back. There is a superpower in moving forward. And in your reading is actually showing that a lot of you guys are moving forward with the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. So I see a lot of Pisceans. I always say this in readings, but again, I say that Pisceans are moving a lot. And a lot of my readings when I pull on Pisces is because literally that is the energy that I feel that Pisceans are kind of in most of the time. Whether you guys are traveling or moving, or you're moving forward from something, there's something that you guys really grow from taking yourself out of one place and going to the next. You guys really grow when you are flowing and transitioning out of something. It really helps. It does not benefit you to be stagnant. It does not benefit you to kind of stay put for long periods of time, because then what happens is you kind of, the word that I'm hearing is self-destruct. So what I'm seeing for Pisceans in the month of November and even leading into December is this is a beautiful time to start over. This is a beautiful time to launch that business. This is a beautiful time to make plans towards moving. A lot of you could be relocating. A lot of you are starting brands or starting something that you truly believe in. A lot of you guys are actually going back to school and revisiting things. But I'm also getting solitude for Pisceans as well. You guys are being very selective of who is going to be a part of that journey. The Hermit doesn't have to mean that you're isolating yourself, but for some of you that could be the case. But I'm actually seeing the Hermit as being studious and researching things, expanding what it is that you already know, continuing your education, traveling abroad to learn something so you can bring it back and offer that as a service. You guys are really expanding and taking things to the next level. And I really, really, again, love that for you guys. And the fact that, again, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles is showing up as the last card in your reading. This is symbolizing self-care, self-worth, and creating abundance in your life and seeing how that works. I feel that a lot of you guys are moving so you can create that utopia or create that beautiful sacred space for yourself. Interior design and adding plants into your home and bringing life into your home is going to be very important. A lot of you could also be apartment hunting, looking for where you're going to go, where you're going to live, where you're going to move to. But I need to talk about why some of you guys could be jumping ship or moving or taking a change and really shaking things up. We do have the Tower card in your reading. Now, everyone gets scared when the Tower card shows up, and I get it, because the thing about the Tower card, and I was explaining this to a client the other day, the thing about the Tower when it shows up in a reading, at least in this one in particular, because when the Tower shows up in love readings or anything like that, then yeah, girl, it's a mess. But we're talking about your energy and how you're kind of growing into who you need to become in that next chapter in your life. I don't see the Tower as something negative in this reading. However, I do see that this may kind of shake you up, or it may completely destroy whatever idea or expectation that you had of a situation. So a good example of this is me and my man broke up, but we might get back together, and then boom, you hear through the grapevine that he's engaged to somebody else. So that can be a Tower moment. And now, rather than trying to act like it's not happening, you have no choice but to just kind of watch this crash and burn. And after the Tower is the Temperance. After the Temperance is the Star, which talks about regeneration, balance, and then hope. After, the worst of the worst actually taking place. So, Pisces, what has happened this year that shook you so much that required you to make this necessary change in your life? And it doesn't have to be negative. It can be, I became a parent, so I can no longer do what it is that I've been doing, or I started this business, so I can no longer be who I once was. I broke up with this person because they were lying to me. They weren't telling me the truth, and I grew from that. A relationship didn't work out. Tower moments, something just did not pull through, but then there was something that you all gained from that experience. So I'm gonna say, whatever Tower moment that's happening right now for you, Pisces, I would definitely just let it be. I would definitely just watch this like you're seeing fireworks. Just let it crash, let it burn, like the Usher song, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. I don't know. I think it's just time to just kind of burn this down. Putting too much emphasis on something. This could also mean a spiritual awakening too. This does not have to be negative. Like, that's the thing. Like, tarot it's not it's a system. Yeah, you can learn it, but I just read things a little bit differently because I'm going off of spirit. The imagery itself looks super scary on this card with the Tower card. But you know what? It talks about the story of Rapunzel. If you kind of look at this card, it talks about the story of she can no longer be in this tower. She has to use what she has to get herself out of it. She has to break free. So think about the movie Tangled. Think about the movie Rapunzel. She can no longer stay in this tower. She has to see what's out there. And there have been things or stuff that has been placed, the mother, there have been things that's been placed saying, you can't move forward without me. You can't do this without me. Or you're probably saying this to yourself. And it's like, no, I got to break free. I got to feel the grass. I got to feel the dirt. I got to run. I got to see what's out there. I have to see the world. I have to do this. And You have the divine's blessing to do this because the Queen of Pentacles, it turns around and moves in your favor. Now, when it comes to Pisces and like relationships and connections, it's 50-50. A lot of you guys are either starting new relationships or you're reflecting on past relationships that didn't work out. But the divine is saying pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you during this time. Another message for Pisces is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present future and your present moments. And then your last card, we have new love. We have a new opportunity. So I'm just saying, like, you know, yes, a beautiful time to self-reflect and to realize what you could have done differently, what you could have done better. Yep, I get it. But, you know, a lot of you are going to literally be walking in a new season, meeting new friends or hanging out with new people or reconnecting with your friends, reconnecting with people from the past, rather than being so hung up on whatever lesson that you had to learn this year. You learned it, you get it, you got it. And a lot of you have probably been faced with, am I going to repeat this? And there's also a vibe here of Pisces, someone, for some of you, someone not letting you go. The last reading that I did for Pisces, I felt that a lot of you guys kind of like had like this eye on you, like somebody watching you, somebody not wanting to allow you to move forward, someone that's kind of keeping tabs on you on social media. And I still feel that energy kind of being here, but there is the Tower card. I just feel that you're kind of jumping free from that. You're not putting so much emphasis or energy in that, or you are being called to not put so much emphasis and energy into that, right? You're moving forward, okay? You're doing what it is that's best for you, and there's just something beautiful that's being born from this. But I can't help but feel that this is a great time for Pisces to start that business or to level up or to bring something into fruition, like bring it up into the surface. It's a very beautiful time for Pisces to really tap into their potential. And a lot of you guys have already been doing that. So Pisces, what have you started as of recently? Was it a new workout routine? Is it a new business? Are you revamping? Are you getting ready to move? Did you start a new relationship? Did you learn from a past relationship and now you're ready to date? This Tower moment, this realization, the unfairness, all of these things that happened, it brought you to this point. And now you're going to be presented with new opportunities. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And you know, I'm so happy for y'all. Happy for you guys. So, you know, it feels good. It feels kind of like, for some of you, it's new love. And then for some of you, it's new opportunities. For some of you, it's a little bit of both. Okay? I love that. I love that. I love that. And again, if you're in a space of kind of doing the same thing over and over and over, and you're not willing to accept the Tower moment for what it is, then this message in a sense of new love and new opportunities coming towards you, it won't be the case. It won't happen if you're not taking the steps to elevate and to move forward and to do what is best for your well-being. That just goes without saying. It's not going to happen if you're literally staying in this. It's only going to happen if you evolve and you learn from this. Rather than being in the deep water, it's just time to float and time to just kind of feel that waterfall and just to feel that bliss, to feel that love. Love that. Love that. So a lot of your intuition is going to be heightened during this time as well. Pay attention to your dreams, Pisces. A lot of past life healing is coming through for you guys. We have the forget-me-not flower. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you are healing in the present. Okay, the divine is saying new friendships and new connections and new opportunities will be coming towards you. This is the eucalyptus. Open your arms to receiving. You prayed for help. Now be open to accepting it and receiving it. And oh, this card just fell on the floor. We have the pink lily. It says, stand by your commitment. You're strong enough to keep the promise that you've made. Don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. And I definitely believe in you as well, Pisces. So honestly, Pisces, bravo. Bravo to a lot of you really just kind of coming into your own and just having like some epiphanies. This kind of feels like a lot of you are kind of about to be 30, or you're about to, you know, yeah, you're reaching 30 because February, March is around the corner, literally like my God, this year has gone by so fast, but it's like you're reflecting. There's like a lot of reflecting going on. There's reflecting, and similar to Scorpio's message, it's kind of like accepting what has happened in the past, accepting this Tower moment, so you can kind of experience this new love. You can experience that Queen of Pentacles energy where you are going to be rebuilding. You are going to be changing your life. So a lot of you could be giving up the city life and now you're about to have your own farm. A lot of you guys are giving up your farm life and you're trying to move into the city. A lot of you guys are moving out of the country. A lot of you guys could even be moving back in with family. Whatever and however that looks like, it feels good. And if that means that this Tower moment means you have to let everything go, Wheel of Fortune, you have to literally break free and really shake things up and make this change for you, then that's what it's just gonna have to be. The point is you are being called to stand by your commitment to yourself, whether that be you're being healthier, you're being committed to your business, you're being committed to your goals, you're no longer kind of being on the fence about it, you're doing it. You're making your dreams become a reality. So it's time to tap into your opposite sign of Virgo, where Virgo understands the vision and they're going to bring it to life. You guys have been having this vision for a very long time. So it's time to tap into, again, that earthy Virgo energy and bring it up the surface. Some of you guys could even be making some Virgo friends during this time, or making some earth sign friends during this time too, to kind of learn from and see where it goes. Specifically, could be Capricorn, but I feel more Virgo or Taurus, but definitely Virgo. But yeah, guys, that's your reading. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys enjoy these readings, and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your input regarding this. I hope this resonated. And I'm not even a Pisces, and it resonated with me absolutely. You know, I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back with another reading in the future whenever I'm called to. All right, bye.